Hello mountain bikers, Vital MTB in the house, here to talk to you about a new and exciting helmet from Bluegrass. Bluegrass is an Italian protection company. They've been around for a while. It's probably fair to say that they're a bit less well known than some of the bigger brands in the industry, but they're out to change that, and one of the things they've done to raise their profile is what I'm here to talk to you about today. The legit carbon full face downhill helmet. We've seen the legit this past World Cup season on the heads of Sam Blenkinsop and Tracy Hanna already, so we thought it was high time to take a closer look and see what it's all about. As you can see, the legit shows up in this nice carrying case. Let's zip it open and see what we have. Got a storage pouch, maybe for your goggles or keys or something. And ta-da, the helmet itself. First things first, looks pretty damn good. Comes in one of 4 colorways, and I think this is the sickest one. Diving into the details, we've got a full carbon outer shell bonded to a multi-impact EPS liner. There are 15 vents to help you keep your cool, a classic double D-ring chin strap, make sure your helmet doesn't fly off. If we continue looking at the safety features, we've got the new MIPS E2 system. MIPS stands for Multi-Directional Impact Protection System. What it basically does is it prevents rotational forces being transmitted to your brain in case you take an off-axis impact to your head. The MIPS E2 system is an evolution of the original MIPS system. Instead of a single plastic slip plane attached with little rubber gaskets, MIPS E2 features the same slip plane encased in a very special slippery fabric, which then basically just sits between the soft liner and the EPS shell. And it allows your head to sort of rotate and jiggle a little bit within the helmet, and that's what gives it this capability to ward off those nasty off-axis impacts. Bluegrass went further with the safety features though. The visor is particularly soft, once again to help avoid transmitting rotational forces to your helmet as you tumble down the hill. The visor will also snap out in case of a frontal impact. Once again, that's to help avoid transmitting unnecessary rotational forces to your head. Looking deeper still, we've got an injected foam liner on the inside of the chin bar. The legit is also compatible with the eject safety release system, which is basically a little inflatable bladder that can be placed inside the helmet to be inflated by safety personnel to help push the helmet off the head without having to move the neck too much. The cheek pads are not of the safety release kind, there's no pull tab or anything like that, but the whole interior as well as the cheek pads are held in place with snap closures, and it's pretty easy to remove them for cleaning, maintenance, or if need be in case of a crash. The helmet is of course fully certified for downhill use. It comes in 5 different sizes and it retails for 450 euros, a little bit more than $500. And with all that said, we're gonna go take it for a ride to see how it does on the trail. The legit is super comfortable, the lining is thick, the shape is really good, there are no hot spots. It really just encloses your head in a cocoon and makes you want to go shred. One of the vents has been placed just over the ears, so you can actually still hear what's going on. Don't know how well you can hear me talking through this chin bar. On the topic of the chin bar, it sits fairly close to your face, but it's got 3 vents, so it provides fairly good breathability. To secure the helmet, as we previously mentioned, got the classic double D-ring, which always seems like a bit of a faff at first, but you pretty soon get the hang of it. It's not too troublesome. There's a lot of strap here. I don't know who has the need for all of this strap, but it's there. There is also a little clip here that you can use to secure that extra strap so it doesn't flap around, maybe just in front of your GoPro. You can see that the goggle opening is pretty big. The legit will accept pretty much any goggle. Here's one to illustrate for you. Oakley's excellent air brake, as you can see, fits in with no problem. There's a little groove in the back where you can make sure to put your strap so that you don't end up with the classic goon position. You do this, they'll laugh you out of the bike park. Oh, putting that strap back in its groove, and we're pretty much ready to hit the trails. In action, the legit is super stable. It won't move around on you. It's got a good field of vision. Although the visor is fixed, it sits high enough that it doesn't interfere with what you're looking at. The ventilation is pretty good. for a big full-face helmet. Of course, you can't compare it with any of the new crop of super breathable lightweight helmets, but compared to the main competition, it's no better and no worse. The liner is pretty thick, which makes it very comfortable, but it also means that over time it will give a little. So if you're between sizes, we'd probably recommend trying to fit into the smaller size. And that's it from us today. The Bluegrass Legit, we've had it on the trails for a couple of months, still looking pretty much as fresh as when it was new, and that's a good thing because it does look really good. It provides all the safety features you need, it's super comfortable and stable in use, and apart from the slightly hefty price tag, we haven't got a bad thing to say about it. Time to go hit another trail. Peace out!